My boyfriend's family spoke about me in Tagalog at dinner thinking I didn't understand a word. I understood every word. I waited until dessert to say something. Here's what they said in the meantime. Some context. I'm half Nigerian, half Filipino. I grew up in my mom's house, which means I grew up speaking Tagalog. My dad's side gave me Yoruba, and my mom's side gave me everything else, including the ability to sit completely still while someone says something about me and not react. That skill has never been more useful than it was last Sunday. James and I have been together for 8 months. His family is Filipino, close, loud in the best way, and they do this thing where they shift into Tagalog mid-conversation without noticing. I noticed the first time I met them. I made a decision in that moment to say nothing and just listen. That decision paid off enormously last Sunday. It started before the food was even on the table. His aunt said to his mom in Tagalog that I was pretty, but that pretty girls who date men with money always have a plan. His mom said she wasn't sure about me yet, that I seemed nice enough, but that she wanted to see if I was still around in a year. I passed the bread rolls and smiled. His younger cousin, maybe 19, said she thought I seemed genuine and that they were being unfair. His aunt told her she was too young to understand how women like me operated. Women like me. I filed that one specifically. During the main course, his mom asked his aunt in Tagalog whether James had told me how much he made. His aunt said probably yes, that was likely the whole point. His mom laughed a little and then looked at me and switched to English and asked if I was enjoying the food. I said it was wonderful and asked for the recipe. She seemed pleased. I was taking notes. James was at the other end of the table for most of this. Talking to his uncle, laughing, completely relaxed. I watched him between conversations, trying to figure out if he knew. If he had ever sat at this table and heard them talk about a girl he brought home and said nothing. I couldn't figure it out. I'm still not sure. The cousin caught my eye at one point. Something in her expression shifted slightly, like she was trying to communicate something without being able to say it. I gave her the smallest nod I could manage. She looked relieved. Then she looked nervous. Then she looked at her plate. Dessert came out. His mom made lychee flan, which is my favorite thing on the planet and which I did not mention. She set it on the table and said in Tagalog to his aunt that she had made it because James had told her it was my favorite. His aunt said that was exactly the kind of thing a smart girl would make sure a man knew about her. I let her finish. I waited until she picked up her fork. Then I said in Tagalog clearly to his mom, "The flan is beautiful. My Lola used to make it the same way. She always said the secret was patience." The table went very quiet, very fast. His mom's expression did something I don't have a word for in English. Maybe Tagalog has one. His aunt put her fork down. The cousin looked at the ceiling. James looked at me from the other end of the table and I could not read his face at all. His mom recovered first. She asked how long I had spoken Tagalog. I said my whole life, that my mom was from Quezon City, that I grew up speaking it at home. She nodded slowly. His aunt said nothing for the rest of the meal. The cousin asked me 3 questions about my mom's side and seemed genuinely delighted by every answer. In the car on the way home, James was quiet for a long time. Then he asked why I hadn't mentioned I spoke Tagalog. I said it never came up. He said, "Did you understand everything they said tonight?" I said, "The flan was really good." He didn't ask again. I don't know what he's going to do with that answer. I don't know what I want him to do with it. Part of me wants him to go back to that table and say something. Part of me knows that what he does without being asked is the only version of it that counts. I'm waiting to see which part of him shows up. His aunt called him the next day. I know because he told me, which I appreciated. He said she wanted to apologize and that he had told her she should call me directly. She hasn't called. I'm not surprised. But I'm watching to see if he follows up on it. That answer is going to tell me everything.